Hey guys, welcome to this week's Real Deal video blog. Well, it looks like autumn is just about in full swing here. The leaves are starting to turn orange and fall, the temperature is dropping, Starbucks is serving up some pumpkin spice lattes. The season is definitely changing. And that's got me thinking about changes in recovery. So, obviously, things are gonna change a lot when you decide to get sober. That's kind of a no-brainer. Putting down the drugs and alcohol and doing something else is a major life decision, and with it comes a major lifestyle shift. So the question is, what exactly changes in recovery? And the answer is simple: pretty much everything. The thing about addiction is that addiction is not just a problem with drugs and alcohol. It's not just a normal person with a healthy life who just can't stop drinking or can't stop using drugs. I mean, that's the core of the problem, of course, but it's never quite that simple. You don't just get sober and go on living your life exactly as it was before. If it was that easy, no one would ever go to treatment. But addiction tends to come with this complex network of all these unhealthy aspects to it. For example, relationships. In addiction, you tend to become part of codependent relationships that can be very toxic and unhealthy. And in addition, the friendships that you have with people, they tend to be shallow and toxic, influencing you to do bad things, maybe not such great friends after all. And all this changes in recovery. You learn to be happy on your own before you become codependent in a relationship, and then you can bring your best self to a relationship when you finally get into one. And you tend to spend your time doing healthy things with people who actually care about you. Well, at least that's what you do if you want to stay sober for any meaningful length of time. Another example is what you spend your time doing. In addiction, I would be willing to bet that you spend half your time either acquiring substances, getting intoxicated, thinking of ways to acquire substances and get intoxicated, or dealing with the consequences from doing these things. That tends to be how it goes. But recovery frees up a lot of that time and effort, so why not put it into doing something productive? The choices you have are endless. Career development, exercise, 8 hours of sleep, building healthy relationships, getting a hobby, getting a dog. You'll find you have so much time that you can probably do all of the above and still have some time to relax at the end of the day. Recovery is that much easier than addiction. The long and short of it is, life looks very, very different on the other side of sobriety. The changes may seem scary, and the funny thing is that people who are in addiction often don't want to change. They know things are bad, but they're just not ready to open the next chapter yet. But the truth is, the changes are nothing to be afraid of. It's true that a lot will change. No one's denying that. But it's all for the better. I've never met a single person who said they regretted it.